time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist. Up against them, Freight Train. These two will be fighting. Here we have the artist from the United States of America. And they'll be facing Freight Train from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the cyan trunks with red trim, the artist. Hiding out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks with red trim, Freight Train.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. We are expecting an all-action slugfest. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A jab not finding its target. The perfect counter lands. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything, you've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because
whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And they got caught. No, we don't see a knockdown.
what recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A perfect counter shot. Passion being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Come on, get back into it. Get back in this game. Go back out now.
Very well, now relax, relax. Just keep them on the other end.
And then we go again. Get out there and switch on. Get
Just not going to give you body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. You can't figure it out.
back into it. Now, it's a tough fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, first minute, stick on in the jab, and then start gathering your play.
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or
I need you to go back out and you to win this round. Get your mind
down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good one. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
You can't or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Slow.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Play back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your time in already. Your right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick.
And there's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
And down goes Freight Train. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
The referee really thinking about stopping it. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The jab not finding its target. Oh, right there. Why weren't they more cautious? How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
It's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. Or you can go back out there.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Keep me timing already. Right hand beautiful. Listen, start just sticking a few body shots in there. Just vary it up a little bit so you can feel it.
Right. You've completely switched off. Get your mind
No,
back.
no, you can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not...
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
You've done all that work all the way through camp. And now you...
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Absolutely shattered. He's
We're boxing back together. I need to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Bell rings and we start the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he misses with that straight left. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The building is going, but and Freight Train goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
And I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Come on, you're better than that. Don't worry about that round.
Don't forget the jab.
It's a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Get me timing already. Right down beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there. Just vary it up a little bit.
Backhand people. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You know what?
Another two straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work.
And that kid, just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shot.
Work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go back out.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot!
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
It appears that the moment of trouble has... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! It somehow weathered the storm.
What caught sleeping on the...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Whoa, and you saw the ballot. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Start to make mistakes and switch out immediately.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
Play 15 in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round.
Body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work.
Well, round that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Set him up and then take him out. Look, he's ready to go.
And go out there and put it back on him this round. I need you to focus.
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
And win the round.
Get ready. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work.
On to the 5th we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
deciding to let it all hang out here in this. And the artist has been dropped. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is Todd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.